Um, but yeah, welcome. Let me start recording for the podcast as well. Today's gonna be a. Can we say perfect? Thank you. Perfect day. I don't know if people are excited. I'm excited in a way, just because it's something different, something new. But let me just go ahead and start recording for the podcast itself. So yeah, welcome back everybody. Another episode of QuattroQuattroDos. Once again, Cristian. And today we're doing something different, so I got my video, in front of me, but I also have a little video or my little iPad going to watch this rebrand that is going to happen for the Houston Dynamo. Also, just a quick reminder, or not a reminder, but I'm in the house with two kids, so I'm potty training one of them, and then the other one, she's just crazy. So if I have to step away for a second, either I'm taking somebody to pee, or I'm just trying to get the other one get situated with her life. But other than that, we're a couple of minutes away. The premiere is in 60 seconds right now. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to start recording that too, so maybe we can have some type of video going as well. But if you're on Instagram Live, I know there's a couple of people watching. What are your thoughts so far, if you want to comment on it? I'm also going to jump on Twitter, see what people are saying there. So far, people have been kind of hating on this rebrand, which I understand, I guess. Me, myself, personally, I don't hate it. I don't know how I feel yet, but I don't hate it. So it's different, it's new. I think, people wanted a different type of rebrand. I think we all are on the same page that we want a different manager, GM. So that's the only different thing that I can see. I'll be right back. I forgot to get a spoon for my mate, so I'll be back. If you're listening to a podcast, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a spoon. I'll be back. All right, I'm guessing this is how live television works, huh? So we're back. I'm gonna go ahead and start recording my screen as well. Skip try, we're back on it. IG Live. If you're listening, what's up? If you're watching, hopefully you guys are, paying attention to this also. It's gonna be interesting. Like I was saying, I think everybody wants a rebrand, but when it comes to rebrand, we want to just like a new manager. I think everybody's on board with that one. I don't know if people were on board with the, with the whole thing. So here we go. 2 minutes, 1 minute and 50 on the countdown. I need to make this bigger. There we go. So here you go, 1 minute 40 seconds, and we'll see what the hell they have to say. And you're probably gonna, if you're on the podcast listening, I apologize if there's gonna be a lot of silence, but you're probably gonna hear the background on the video. If not, we're drinking some of this right now. Also, I just started drinking mate by myself. So if you see me doing something and it's completely wrong, it's okay. Don't worry about it. But we're like having breakfast as we watch the Dynamo either blow up or blow up, because people don't seem to like this. But hopefully it's not as bad as people want it to be. I know we've been shitting on the field, so that doesn't help, but it is what it is. And also I wore my hat and my jersey just as a little homage, is that a word? Homage to the old school brand and logo that we used to have. So unfortunately, this might be retro starting from today on, but I think a lot of people are gonna have felt some type of love, some type of wait for that retro love. So here we go. 15 seconds on the clock. countdowns are not my thing, to be honest. They just kind of freak me out. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Also, shout out to my family in Argentina, hooking it up. It's my name, my wife's name.
What's up, H-Town? I am Stu Holden, and I am excited to be back home and take you through this historic day. Now, y'all know that Houston is my hometown, and it is still close to my heart. I grew up in this city, and I was lucky enough to help win not one, but 2 MLS Cups here. This is an exciting day for me, as I'm going to take you through this special and historic announcement for this club. On April 2nd, 2006, the Houston Dynamo were only a team of guys playing at a college football stadium. We didn't have our own locker room.
I like that merch in the background.
Parking lot. We shared time on the training field with the Houston Cougar Band. Now we are so much more than that. 2 teams, an academy, a stadium, a practice facility, members, supporters. We are
I can see that holding
family,
down sign in the back of a trunk.
And to talk a little bit more about that is Club President John Walker, who joins me now. John, thank you for having me. Great to see you.
Thank you, Stu. And thank you for coming home to help us step into this new chapter.
There you go, John.
We're really excited to be taking all of those things that
I think
you
people
mentioned. The men's first team,
right?
the women's first team, Houston Sports Park, BBVA Stadium, all of our supporters, members, into the next chapter of soccer.
So John Walker
This is something that the club has been working on since even before I arrived in 2018. And today is the culmination of a lot of hard work, exploring the soccer landscape, talking to our fans, looking at other clubs from around the world.
This rebrand has been going or has been being planned for the past 2 years. So it's going to be interesting to see what different things they have come up with, not only the logo itself.
Now, I'm really excited, but the one thing that I've been nervous about, that you please just help me with this, we're going to keep the orange, right?
I don't want to spoil anything, Stu, but...
All right, John, well, let's stop this scripted rigmarole and let's get right to it. The future of our club, our family.
There we go.
Let's hold it down, H-Town.
We are a city of champions. Heart and hustle, united by a principle. Hold it down. As seasons unfolded,
bro, those hands from that guy,
club,
he's been working.
We stand fierce at home and meet challenges beyond. Our
that guy's
history
a hard
set
worker.
the standard, but our ambition is limitless. Our character is rooted in the streets and bayous of our beloved H-Town. Edo and Midtown, 3rd Ward and the Heights, Northside and Buffalo Bayou. This city creates new heroes, inspired by legends. Names that will live forever orange. Houston, we grind like this, to shine like that. These are our colors, Houston's vibrant energy.
I wonder if they're gonna have to change a mural now, huh? Since now we have a whole different thing.
Hold it down for Houston.
I like that sweater though.
Hold it down for Houston Dynamo F.C.
I like that dash sweater. Well, not a surprise, right? But honestly, I really like them. I like the little
really
bolt
cool.
on the Houston Dynamo and the little star in the dash.
As well. A new look.
It's like different but the same, you know?
But still forever orange. And it even looks pretty cool on this jacket. That's the bonus of hosting these things. You get some pretty cool swag. Now, a lot of changes to what we just saw with the Houston Dynamo and the Houston Dash were for the past 15 and 7 seasons, respectively. While you digest that amazing video, I'm going to talk to John a little bit more about what we just saw. John, I'm going to start with the thing that I think people are going to talk the most about.
I wish they would. It would be nice. It would be nice to have an African star in our team. I think it would be. It would not only appeal to the African, the large African community we have here in Houston, but I think it would be. It would give us a fresh air, something different, you know. But hopefully, we could only. I guess you can be the ambassador of picking out names and stuff, and see what they have to choose from.
Fits with Houston's energy and the energy that the clubs bring to the pitch every time they play. You know, but we've become just more than the first team.
So by the way, if you're listening on the podcast, that was Sam on the Instagram Live asking why the Dynamo don't sign in a Nigerian player.
MLS Cup 2007, second MLS Cup.
Chicago Fire just snatched a 20-year-old Nigerian. Well, we need to get to it then, right?
and won the U.S. Open Cup in 2018. So, you know, that club has
we need
really
to get to it.
the city
We need to expand our horizons.
We're more than the Dynamo, more than
outside
the
of
we're the Dash.
you know, Central America and South America. Explore the world a little bit.
And although it took them a few years to win their first championship, you know, this summer they won the Challenge Cup in Salt Lake City on what was really a magical run, and just really showcased the stars that we have on that club. You know, Rachel Daly, Jane Campbell, Shea Groom from Texas
So right now,
A&M,
basically, they're talking
Christian
about
you know, they all came together and played a
the
really
Dash
exciting brand
and
of
how
soccer
amazing this team has
James
been
Clarkson's
these past
leadership.
few years.
It just showed how fun that squad can be. You know, but we're also the Dynamo Academy. You know, it's we refer to it as
I agree. Dynamo have to expand their horizons and
the first team, like
put some
Memo
scouts out there
Rodriguez,
in the
Eric
great
McHugh,
continent
Marcelo
of Africa.
Paulino,
I mean, there's a lot of players coming out of there.
Rios, and Juan
If
Castillo.
you look at Europe, I mean,
Pipeline
a
really
lot of the
wasn't
big
available
players
to us
out there,
since
either, you know,
it's
they're
kind of grown in
African
the last few
descendants
years.
or, you know,
But it's a
Africans
big part
themselves.
of our future.
That's a
But
great
yeah,
point.
you're
The
right.
Dynamo
That's a
Academy
good
is
point.
something I wish I had growing up in the city of Houston, but I was still lucky enough to be able to play for my hometown team. And aside from maturing into a true football club, obviously the badge changes for both teams in the club now. The logo leaked a while back. How did that change your plans when it came to
the
all
Dash
this?
has been
No,
great.
Stu, not very much at all.
They've been
You know,
killing
that was
it, honestly.
unfortunate
They're
that it
probably one of
happened.
the best teams in the
But
NWSL
it's
right
never
now.
been just about the logo, right? Or adding the FC. That's not very impactful in and of itself. Fans want to see how we are evolving and growing on and off the pitch. Becoming a club, like I said earlier, means getting everyone pulling in the same direction.
Sam's talking
It means
about
giving
how
our fans
Liverpool,
and members a
you know,
sense of
their
belonging to the
fulcrum
club and giving them a
is
voice.
African players.
It means making the
or
Dash and the
African players.
academy and every aspect of
Which
the
is
club
true, and not only
equally as
them. I mean, if you look
important
around
as
all the
Dynamo
other leagues,
first team.
the Spanish
It means a
league,
culture
the
change in who
the
we are
English league,
and how we operate
French league. I
day
mean,
in
a
and
lot of
day out.
African
You know,
players
Stu,
there.
Our vision is to be a globally respected football club and to elevate Houston as the leading soccer market in America. But before we can accomplish the first part of that, we have to achieve the second part. A major focal point in this whole effort is to do just that. We have to connect to the city and the community. We don't want to be the soccer team that plays in Houston. We want to be Houston's team.
You want to sign me again?
Absolutely.
Damn, Stu just asked them if they want to sign him again. I say bring him on, huh? Oh yeah, I mean, if they can go out there, Sam was talking about how the Dynamo maybe doesn't have the same amount of money as like European team.
And while the
But I mean, if they go out there and they can
crest,
get like
it's the first thing people see,
a
and
good
also the
prospect
first
from
thing
South
that everybody's
America,
going
why
to talk
not
about.
go get a
For
good
little bit more
prospect from
insight
Africa?
on
I
what
mean,
went into that, I'd like
I
to
think
bring
the
in
only
Chief
thing is
Marketing
just they're
Officer
not
for the
focusing
club,
on that
Katie
part
Scallon.
of
Katie,
the world,
nice to see
basically.
you. First of all, on
And
behalf of I
that's
hope
just
all
the
the
sad
people
part,
out there,
you know?
but also myself and my former teammates that I've talked to, thank you for keeping the orange. As you can see, it is a very big part of both of those crests, and the Space City Blue in the Houston Dash is still there, and adding Championship Silver above the Dynamo to remind everybody about the two MLS Cups back in the day. The hexagon is certainly unique. Why did the club feel it was really important to keep that?
You know, we wanted to make a strong statement about the club and its growth.
Talking about
over the last
relegation
16
with
years.
Sam.
And a hexagon is such a strong shape.
Me,
It's something that has
hold on,
ties
let
to
me
both the
listen to
Houston
this
and
shape
soccer
thing because
communities.
I thought this
And while
was
we looked at a
hilarious.
ton of different
I'll
shapes
answer
and
your
ideas,
question in a
we
second, Sam.
landed on the hexagon because we felt it was a great look for both teams. So let's take a look in greater detail here.
Let's go into the details of the crest, and then we'll talk about some relegation promotion here in a minute. So 6-side crest, founded in 06, 6 wards of Houston when it was founded. The city and the club are interconnected, that's nice. Should I miss that channels part? Energy capital of the world, that's where we have the little vault. And obviously the 2 stars for championships. But I liked when they say they don't want, oh, hold on, here comes the dash. The strongest shape in nature is the hexagon. Tribute to the 6 wards. Let's see, standalone for the H-Town. Blue channels represent the Bayou City. Innovation and inspiration for the star. I agree. Bro, the dash is beautiful. I don't see why people hate the Dynamo, honestly. I think it's tight.
Now, I absolutely love the synergy of the
Dude,
two
this
looks.
guy's
They're really
crying.
strong, not only on their own, but paired up as well. And we'll have a detailed look at both of the logos on our interactive digital experience that will be live right here on HoldItDownFC.com when we are done. But Katie, let's talk about how the culture of this city, the beautiful city of Houston, influenced you when it came to this project.
Well, Stu, as you know, Houston is such a unique city. And as such, we wanted everything about the club to represent this city, a place where everyone can be someone. I mean, we put a man on the moon, for goodness sakes. So we are a city with a little bit of a chip on our shoulder because living here is not easy. But when you're from here, you're proud of it. We always come together for each other, just like we did for Rita, Ike, and Harvey. And as a city, we're stronger together. And that evolution is what we really wanted to represent, who and what we are. Since the beginning, our club has drawn strength from this city, and we wanted to reflect that.
Now, I loved hearing that Houston is so well represented in this new brand, as well as the meaning behind it. To take a deeper dive into the culture of the club and the city, make sure you check out the virtual experience right here at HoldItDownFC.com immediately following this show. And Katie, one of the things I've been fascinated about is the process behind all of this, the logo, the club structure, the presentation. You have been at it since 2018. That is 2 years of your life.
Absolutely. You know, certainly there were a lot of
Bro, I
steps
want
in
to see
this
that
process, as John mentioned.
flag he has in
We
his
started
back
2018.
pocket.
We looked at the logo, we looked at the name, we looked at the colors, and nothing was off the table. You know, we did focus groups with fans, and after that, there was one thing we all agreed upon. Orange, Dynamo, and Dash were all synonymous with Houston, and they had to stay. We worked with both outside agencies and our internal creative staff, who, by the way, are all from Houston originally, and they've called it home their entire lives. We
Shout out to
finally landed
the
on the two logos you
to
saw
the
earlier.
creatives and the media
We chose to
team
work with
and the Houston
minority-owned
Dynamo and the Houston
agency
Dash.
right here in
Honestly, I don't
Houston.
think y'all get the credit y'all deserve
team
for
at
the
Ninth
hard
Wonder,
work
as well as
and
our
everything
internal
that comes
media
out of
guys,
here.
created the look of
It
the
is
club.
very
The
Houston. I
synergy
don't think
of
any
that
other city
really
can put
represents Houston.
their
And
shit
that was
together
the
like
most important thing
we
for
do
us.
here in this town.
We know how much
And
this
also
club
knowing
loves
that most of you guys
Houston.
grew
How
up
much
here,
Houston loves
I think
this
is a
club.
plus because I
Our
think
job is to deepen
true
and strengthen that
Houstonians can
bond.
understand the culture
And
of
we really
true
think
Houston.
That visually
So
we've
shout
taken a
out
big
to
step
them.
towards doing so.
Well, it's so great to see the city of Houston so well represented in this. And one of the things that stood out to me when we talked last was that the scarf, albeit maybe a little bit controversial, it's out, and, wait for it, something like this. The bandana, it is in. What went into that?
So scarves are
Okay.
obviously the traditional item for soccer. But if you take a step back, it's largely influenced by European leagues. And because it's cold there, their weather dictates it.
I don't
you
know
go
how
to
I
New
feel
York,
about this.
You go to Seattle, Boston, wherever. You need a scarf. Everybody has one. So it's just a matter of branding it with your team. That's not the
Not
case.
the case in Houston.
No,
You do
no,
not
no,
need
no.
a scarf in Houston.
No. So we took inspiration from
Even
our
though she's wearing a
supporters.
scarf. God
And they
damn
wear
it,
'em on the
Bobby.
stands all the
Pay
time.
attention to those
And
shits.
what you'll see when you look around town is people of all walks of life have bandanas. Some wear them as hair ties.
I've tried that before. It doesn't work.
Yeah, no, okay. Some wear them in their back pocket, like you had earlier, just to wipe sweat off their brow. And yet,
Is that a scarf?
nowadays, some wear them as a face mask.
Oh,
They can also
Katie,
be
you just
used
shot
as
yourself in
rally
the foot.
towels, which we're really excited because that's something we'll be incorporating into our game experience. Hold up your scarf is really stationary. We want something that gets our fans active, moving, engaged in the game time interaction. And a bandana, getting it going, can do just
Kind
that.
of like this. Am I doing it
I
right?
hope
There
that's
you
not
go.
a scarf
I
and
like
it's
it.
part of a
H-Town,
jacket.
let's
to be
go.
honest. Alright, so basically she was just talking about how they're getting rid of the scarves. I think it's a bad move, but they're bringing in bandanas. I don't know how I feel about that. I think scarves are part of the culture, like soccer culture, and trying to bring in something different, something new
Thanks to Katie
might
for
hurt a little
walking us through everything
But-
that went into this. And you can get your own
We'll
Dynamo
see.
or Dash bandana and all your other gear featuring the new crests on HoldItDownFC.com. You'll also be able to explore the new look for the club with additional video content. Be sure to sign up for our
they're
Dynamo
gonna have
and
to
Dash
repaint the whole
365
goddamn
priority
thing.
waitlist while you're there.
All
Now,
right.
Katie was absolutely
done.
right. Scarves in Houston, they just don't match, especially when it's 1,000 degrees with humidity in July. You're jumping, you're chanting, you're screaming for your team. That's why the bandana is a thing of beauty, because you can wear it as a face mask, you can wear it as a hair accessory, you can put it in your pocket, but also, as I bring in Club President John Walker, you could rock it so beautifully as a pocket square, something I might do on my next broadcast. Now, John, we haven't really talked about this yet, but can you talk to me about ownership's role and what they played as part of this process?
Sure, Stu. I talk to members of our ownership group just about every day on some topic, and their support through this process has been fantastic. Gabriel Brenner, Ben Gwill, Jake Silverstein, Oscar De La Hoya, and even James Harden has been a part of it. You know, they've given us all ideas, they've pushed us, they've challenged us on, you know, many facets of it. But they've really assisted Katie and her team to get it to the finish line.
I wonder if Brenner's going to jump on this.
We couldn't be, you know, happier with their support through this whole thing and moving this club into an exciting new direction.
We had an opportunity to talk to Mr. Brenner and James Harden not so long ago to talk to them about where Houston Dynamo FC is headed.
I was just so excited about, you know, joining the organization. But now I think I just like really made a great decision as far as like us and how
possibly Brooklyn Nets.
How wide we really are. Being creative, being innovative, you know, creating a different logo, the connection that we're building with our fans. It's in the right direction. I'm so excited to be a part of it.
You know, we believe that it's not so much of a rebrand, but it's more of a refreshing of our image, the image that we want to show to our fan base and for years to come. The Dynamo, the Dash, the brands are still the same, the colors are still the same, but we're more of a modern look for 2021 and beyond.
So the ultimate goal is to build, you know, our club up, make it more successful on and off the field. Houston is a very authentic city. You know, they're very genuine, very passionate about their teams. That connection is very authentic, and I mean, you can't beat that.
When the team was relocated to Houston, it was just a soccer team playing football in Houston. Today we're not just a soccer team. Today we're a whole organization with an academy, with a training facility, with a stadium, the men's team, the women's team. So we're really a football club in any stretch of the imagination. We are going to be here to represent the city first and foremost, that nobody's going to be bigger than the club itself, no matter if it's the owner or is the player or is the coaching staff. Nobody's bigger than the club.
This club is no different than the rest of the city.
Nobody's bigger than the club, baby. I like that.
We got each other back. Swag.
This guy, swag. All right.
What an exciting day we've had here in the city of Houston. It is always so great to get back here, and personally, it was awesome to be asked to be a part of this. For a team that has meant so much to me, to see us growing into a club that offers so much to the city of Houston.
We'll talk about this a little bit later. I'll jump on and do
another
half.
HoldItDownFC.com. There will be an interactive experience that takes you inside
I'll see you guys later in a minute.
Stadium, where you can watch all the videos that you've seen here today, as well as some new ones. You can also take a deep dive into the new crest for both teams, find info on the 2021 season tickets, which is just around the corner, and links to the online merchandise shops, as well as the locations of pop-up shops and other retailers around the city of Houston where you can get this wonderful gear. Go ahead and bookmark that page, because later tonight, H-Town's own Trey the Truth will debut his newest single right here on this site. You do not want to miss that. A big thank you to Gabriel Brenner, to James Harden, John Walker, Katie Scallon, and everybody with the Houston Dynamo Football Club. Sounds great, doesn't it? For making this happen. We hope you're as excited as we are about the future of this club. Now make sure you check out that interactive experience on HoldItDownFC.com. I'm not going to tell you again. Go out there, get your gear, rock it with pride, and as always, H-Town, hold it down, baby.